All right, guys. Hey, thanks for spending some time with me. The coolest thing about this conversation is that I think this is like pretty much close to the entire team for your vendor, for this vendor. And I'm going to talk to you about this vendor in just a second. This is Loose Monkeys. These are the Loose Monkeys. And here's why I want to talk to them, because they have somehow managed to generate a buzz at this conference. There are, I don't know, 650 different vendors, 6,000 vendor professionals, and everybody, at least in the circles that I'm running with, are talking about Loose Monkeys. Have you met Loose Monkeys? Have you met Loose Monkeys? Do you know what's going on with Loose Monkeys? So we're going to talk to the Loose Monkeys. Nadeem, who is the CEO and co-founder, and then where's the other? Oh, there we go. There you go. Reza, right?
Yes.
Okay, is also a co-founder and co-CEO. And here's what I want to know, guys. Why the buzz? Why are people talking about you? What's going on? What's different about what you do? Talk about what your platform is and what you guys are doing.
Well, I think the main difference between us and potentially a lot of other job boards is that we went with a mission to actually try to make the hiring process easier for HR professionals and as well as for the seekers to find the right jobs. We spent a lot of time researching this, and a lot of the things came from our own experience. So we actually took out the entire monetization aspect out of the picture and said, you know what, if we had to attack this whole problem with a fresh mind, what would we do? And what you see is a result of that. And I think that's part of the buzz, because, you know, it's all about getting jobs, right? So we made things easy for the seeker, we gave them the power that they need, we made them feel good about the exercise that they're going through, and we made it easy for the HR people that they don't have to go with tons of resumes and feel bad about not replying things. So in a nutshell, I think that's probably what the buzz is about.
This is one of your tagline, in fact, is putting people to work, and which there's no better time to try to do that, right? So what is it that is unique about the candidate experience when they encounter your platform, when they get out there and start looking for a job? What's unique about their experience?
Make it simple. I mean, our whole motto was make it simple. Don't make it complicated. When somebody's applying for a job, not even applying for a job, in our platform, when they're putting the profile by one click, LinkedIn profile or their own profile they wish to do, immediately they know from our database where they stand if there is a job that match with their profile. And if he wants to go further, he also can find out where he stands on that job, particular job that other people applied for, what percentile he is in. And then he chooses to decide to apply for that job, then he can go take it beyond. But all these interfaces are one-click, simple interface, very easy to use. That is our goal, to make it simple, make it easy, so people can find job easily and we can put people back to work.
So this is perfect, because one of my biggest platforms where I write from is a lot about simplifying human resources, and that we over-engineer this business, in my own very humble opinion, to the detriment of the experience, to the relevancy, to what we provide. And simplicity in the game of talent acquisition is so important. Tell me about, talk a little bit more about, you know, employers are looking for the right candidates. How does your platform help candidates find the right employer?
Can I speak to that?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. She stole the spotlight, man.
No, I'm going to speak to it because as somebody in communications, as a mother of three, as someone who has applied for lots of jobs and been out there in the workforce, it's very difficult and time consuming to apply for jobs, you know, create a resume that's relevant, that's precise, to create a cover letter. That can take 2-3 hours, and then apply for a job, have it go out into this black hole, never know if anyone's looked at it, and what's even more detrimental is the fact that you actually think you were perfect for that job, and you have no idea why you didn't get that call. Now what it's going to do, it's going to be time efficient for me, it's going to give me a feedback loop. Now I know, hey, maybe I wasn't as good as I thought for that job, but you know what, there's 20 other ones out there. It's giving me hope, it's giving me encouragement, and it's allowing me to know that when somebody looks at my resume, hey, you know what, people are interested in me, maybe there's something I need to do to improve, but now I have an open channel of communication, and I think that's what's missing out there, is there isn't that open channel of communication. We are bringing Recruitment 4.0 back to the marketplace. We've been talking about Recruitment 3.0, it hasn't been fully realized, and now it's going to be with Monkies.com.
All right, awesome. So that's what I want to just spend the last like 20 seconds talking a little bit about, because you have this capability, which I can't explain, I'm not a techie. Somehow you do this matching thing, right? Where you can get your probability as a candidate, or where you rank as a candidate.
I'll say one thing on that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I'll say one thing about that. A lot of people do matching. Okay, we didn't reinvent anything. Okay? But what we have done is that we've taken the matching to a different level. What we have done is that we've created dinner table conversation between spouses who are struggling now to find jobs. Prior to this system, and I must say so myself, I've looked at a lot of systems. You send a resume, as Rania very eloquently said, you don't know what's happening. When someone comes home after the day's work, says, ask the spouse, what did you do? Nothing to say. Trust me, now there's a lot to talk about. Lot to talk about. Whether it's good, bad, but there's hope, which is what we all need now.
So your platform is allowing people to participate much more directly, much more intimately with the hiring process. They're not feeling like they're being thrown into a black hole. They've got input along the way. They've got some recognition or understanding of how they fit into the grand scheme of things. It's a much more participative process. Did I do that right?
Communication and relationship building.
Communications and relationship building.
Information. And that's what people want. We're in a wired world, and it makes absolutely no sense that in a job market you can get communication about anything instantaneously, but you can't get information about where you are in the job.
Well, candidate experience is a big conversation in these circles, as you know. We hear about it all the time. Sometimes it's over-discussed. You guys are adding a new element to it. I want to thank you personally for all that you're doing to participate in my community and to continue the conversation about this great stuff. Thanks for talking to me again today, twice. This is now you've talked to me. Loose Monkeys. We'll see you guys again. Thanks a lot. All right. Take care, guys. All right. Bye-bye.